Jeff, I'm getting concerned.
What's going on, man?
Well, first of all, excuse me while I just warm my testicle a little.
It gets so cold that one.
It does, yeah, it gets cold. So listen, before the show started tonight, I asked the studio audience, anyone in from out of town? And they all went, hey! And then I said, anyone in from LA? And they all went, hey! Which makes me think that people from LA lack a certain civic pride. Or the people in the studio audience tonight are opportunists. Wow. This show is getting so complicated, it's almost like Game of Thrones.
That's cool, man. You should do that all the time. When
No. I don't want to do that all the time. Do you watch the Game of Thrones, Jeff?
Big fan of Game of Thrones.
Really? Who's your favorite character?
The guy. No. Jon Snow. Jon Snow. He's so hot. He's so hot. Ooh, yeah. What about you?
Who's the actor that plays Jon Snow?
That guy.
That guy. What's his name? He's been on this show. I did a movie with him.
Yeah, what's his name?
Kit Harington.
Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah.
He's very nice.
Oh, he's sexy. So nice. So sweet. So sweet.
He's a nice guy.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah.
Do you know what? Sometimes when you talk quietly, all I can hear is your jaw moving. So anyway, I haven't quite got over my trip to Japan yet. I'm still a bit jet laggy.
Oh, yeah, that was a long trip, man.
It's a long trip.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Japan?
Oh, a couple times, yeah.
Where?
Over at Gundam's house. Gundam.
Gundam has a house? I thought Gundam was a type of robot. I thought there was a lot of different Gundams.
No, it's like a suit. It's really like a mechanized suit, really. It's not really a robot, if you want to get technical about it.
So, like, you get inside a Gundam?
Yeah, and then you have Gundam style.
Good night, nerds.
Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by HP. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson. That's great. That's more than enough. You're good. You're good. Really, that's great. Please sit down. Relax. That's great, everybody. You really made me believe. I had the warm-up comedian say, "Make me believe." Make me believe. And you know, I heard that we call him a warm-up comedian, Jeff.
Yeah, he's not really a comedian.
Not really a comedian, no. So here's the thing. I heard him tonight before I came out. He said, "Blow the man away like he's standing behind a wind tunnel."
A wind tunnel?
Yeah, standing behind a wind tunnel is dangerous. CBS cares. Have you ever stood behind a wind tunnel, John?
Oh, and it was a lot of fun, yeah.
It's not dirty, but it sounds dirty because it's me and him talking.
Yeah.
It's not dirty at all, that's the thing. Right, Jeff? It's not dirty, is it?
No, it's not dirty at all.
It's not dirty. at all.
I don't have nipples.
I wasn't doing nipples out. Because remember, it's not dirty.
I understand. Not
No, I was just, I was feeling the ends of my moustache.
right, I understand.
My pretend moustache. I've got, did you know I've got a pretend moustache?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah,
look.
sure.
Anyway, it's not dirty.
Ooh, I like that face. Yeah.
Oh, it's a great day for America, everybody. It is. Not a great day, though, for our friends in Italy who were eliminated from the World Cup soccer tournament. Italians were running through the streets, waving their hands in the air, screaming, "What's a coming a go?" Then they heard about the World Cup and they went crazy.
Yeah.
Broadway, I'm very excited about this. Broadway is bracing itself for a new Bill Clinton musical. Yeah! It's set to make its debut in New York next month. What would you call the Bill Clinton musical? Here's my suggestion. The sound of...
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You got one?
Yeah.
All right.
Did her on the roof.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Kiss Me Kate? And you too, Brenda.
Yeah. How about guys and dolls and cigars?
Oh, Jeff! Oh, Jeff, how could you? I'm with the audience and the folks at home. Boo, Jeff! Bill Clinton musical. What about Porgy and Dress?
Yeah. How about bring in the noise, bring in the strippers?
Bring in the noise, bring in the strippers.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, all right, I guess. Breast Side Story. Oh, that did
Good.
well.
That's good, yeah.
One more and that's it.
Okay, Grease.
All right. Do you know, it was a big day for the cast of Game of Thrones. Don't. I just like doing that. Okay, nobody on Game of Thrones does that.
No one.
But I like doing it because it gives the atmosphere of the show. Game of Thrones. Jeff, you do it.
Game of Thrones.
But they had a very special visitor. Take a look. Look. Yep, that's right. Her Majesty the Queen. What have you got there? Let me see. Ooh. Now, the Queen Elizabeth and the Game of Thrones and the British royal family are very different, of course. One is an incestuous group of dastardly characters who have no bearing on the real world we live in. And the other one, Jeff?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Now, a lot of the royals on Game of Thrones, they get offed, which leads me to believe this visit was actually arranged by Prince Charles. You're right, everyone. Come on, Craig. Boo! Craig. Oh, I feel awful. Anyway, the Queen actually really got into the tour. At the end, she entered trial by combat and crushed a dude's skull with her bare hands and went, "How do you feel now, Charles?"
Yeah.
Drink your juice, mother.
He's saying that as his skull is being crushed.
Yeah. No, she didn't crush his.
Oh, I understand. Well, she should.
Well, do you follow Game of Thrones?
Yes, I love Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Everybody loves Game of Thrones.
Oh, man, that Jon Snow guy, he's hot.
I like it because you can pretend that you're not watching it for the boobies. Which I'm not.
No, you enjoy the writing, the drama, the intrigue.
Yeah, the drama, the intrigue, the horsemanship. Yeah, horsemanship.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right, exactly, yeah.
Right.
Is that why you watch it? No. Okay. Well, it's gonna be a classy show tonight, I think.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah. The horse just mimed breasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, all right. We got it. Very good pectoral muscle control there. Shall we have a commercial break?
Yeah, why not? Tonight's program is brought to you by the new Bill Clinton-themed musicals, The Lion King and Wringin' Out the Stain.
just tidied myself up after I was biting my horse. See what happened? Did you see that thing today in the World Cup? The guy, Uruguay, I think it was. The guy bit the other guy.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yes, Suarez. Is that his name?
Sure. Yeah.
Suarez. He bit someone.
Bit him. He bit him.
I didn't know there was. I didn't know there was a game where you could bite other men.
Oh.
Jeff, have you ever been involved in any game where you would bite other men?
Many, many times.
He really took a lump out of him. He drew blood.
Yeah. Well, it's a very passionate game, Craig.
Yeah, but there are rules to the game, Jeff. Rules. And you can't go around behaving like Dracula.
Oh, that'd be great. Dracula as a soccer player.
Well, I'm very excited about the game tonight. Hello?
Hello, it's Dracula.
Dracula? How's it going?
Pretty good. I was just practicing some soccer with my new soccer team. The only problem is we suck.
Hold on a second, hold on a second.
Oh, man.
Now, that wasn't a round of applause thing, so not good. So, how many people are in your soccer team?
Oh, whoever we can find.
No, how many?
12 or 13. Three, two, one. One person on my team. Two people on my team.
All right, no, that's not an applause thing.
Three.
Are you still there, Dracula?
Three. I'm always here.
Man, you're as bad as the Jay Leno fly.
They're pretty good. The funny story.
Well, I hope the Jay Leno fly isn't replaced by a younger, more enthusiastic fly.
Oh, so great. Whoa, so great. This is a great show. Whoa, so great. Whoa, what a great show. Whoa, this is great. Awesome. Oh, everything's great. Wow, awesome.
We have to get moving. I hope there wouldn't be a Liam Neeson fly.
There's no time. Quickly, there's no time. There's no time. A grenade.
What time is it, Jeffrey Pearson?
It's tweet mail time. Time to take advice from a man who enjoys Game of Thrones. Yeah.
This is from Allison. Oh, should we do an email jingle?
Yeah, sure.
All right, All right, I'm going to dress up for it. What are you doing?
Just gonna be the same.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Email, shut your face. All right. Yeah. That's my new one.
Yeah.
This is from Allison. No, this is from Allison. This isn't Allison. This is a bunch of chickens' asses.
No.
This is from Allison in Weehawken, New Jersey. You ever been there?
Weehawken, yeah. Weehawken, you know it.
She says, Craig, how many times a day do you floss? Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Good one. No, man.
This is, I know when the dental hygienist says that to you, do you floss regularly? I'm like, oh, yeah.
No, man. You're Scottish. Come on. Please.
This is from Rachel in Forest Hills, New York. It says, Craig, do you think people are generally good or generally bad? Well, a little of both, I guess. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think? Yeah. All right. So yes or... Well, it wasn't a yes or no question, really, was it? Was it? No. This is from Mike in Philadelphia. Ever been there?
Oh, Mike.
Mike says, Craig, isn't Japan amazing and aren't the people just lovely? You know, it is, and they are. This is from Kim in Phoenix, Arizona. A striking-looking woman she is.
Oh,
Isn't it? Look at that. Lovely-looking woman. Kim said, Craig, have you considered going into paleontology when you leave your TV show? I have. Voila. This is from Jacqueline in Newton, Massachusetts, who says, Dear Craig and Robot Jeff, as opposed to what other Jeff?
The hell, man? Is there another Jeff?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, hello. Hello?
Craig, it's Jeff from the future. It's other Jeff.
All right. Okay,
Who are you talking to, man?
Oh, nothing, nobody.
Who's on the phone? That's not that other Jeff, is it?
No.
All
There's
right.
no other Jeff. There's only you, Jeff.
I understand. Thanks, pal. I'll be right here.
Okay, no worries. Just stay there.
All right.
Hey, other Jeff.
Is that son of a bitch asking about me?
No, it's fine. He doesn't know anything about us. Yet.
Listen, in the future, you become a paleontologist. And we dig up bones together. Sexually. The hell's... What was that?
All I know is one of you two should calm down.
Yeah.
You hear me?
I understand. Well, tell him. Don't tell me.
Okay.
All right.
Hang on. You two.
Okay.
Oh, well, they fell. All right. We'll be right back, everybody. My first guest tonight is a best-selling author. An author, Jeff.
An author.
So, let's bring the game up a little bit.
Let's do it, man.
His latest book, I'll tell you, I'll cover up his name, and you try and guess who it is, right? His latest book is called Let's Explore Diabetes with Owls. And the second clue is, it's now in paperback. That's right, it's David Sedaris, everybody! Oh, David, it's just lovely to see you. I haven't seen you since we were in Scotland together.
Was that in March, February, March?
It was
Dundee.
It was Dundee. We were in Dundee, and it was a couple of years ago, actually.
It was nice. We went to a castle.
We went to a
We had the
castle.
whole thing to ourselves.
We did. We had
We
dinner
could go wherever
together.
we wanted to go in the
Yeah, there were ghosts. I made that bit up. I don't think there were. Well, there might have been ghosts. I don't know. We talked about ghosts, and you seemed to dismiss the idea of them rather.
I hate when people talk about ghosts. I just get, I get angry when people talk about ghosts. It's the same when people talk about recipes. Like when they talk about, when you go to someone's house for dinner and you say, this is really good, and they say, well, what I've done is I take this and I soak it, or whatever, whatever it is people do, I get angry.
Well,
Because I don't...
what about a show where ghosts tell you their recipes?
That would be doubly
Ghost, because, ghost hunter shows are very popular, and, food shows are very popular, so you combine the two of them. It might not work. It might not work.
You know what? And they could do a kookity book.
Oh! See, that's why you're a #1 best-selling author, and I'm just a vulgar lounge entertainer. Hey, you've been to Japan, haven't you? I just came back from Japan.
I'm going again in September. I bet I've been 10 times. I love it.
Yeah.
We try to go the beginning of every year. We call it Japanuary. Because January is the sunniest month in Tokyo.
Is it really?
And sales are on. It's
Oh, the
perfect time
sales
to go.
are... Is that why you go to Japan, for the sales?
You might as well. I mean, it's a kind of... I mean, it's expensive, so you might
It
as
is
well
expensive,
go.
yeah.
But I just love it. And
Did
I'm
you
going
buy
back
your
in
little vest
September.
there in Japan? That looks
No,
like
I'm on a book tour, and I left my jacket in a hotel a couple weeks ago, and, you know, it's a different city every day, and so they sent it to Miami, but I was already gone by that time, so I needed a vest, so I went out this morning and bought this.
Oh, you bought that in L.A.?
Yeah,
Oh,
Mr.
that's
Freedom.
It's very nice. No, it's good, but you could probably, you know, get a jacket too. You're making some money.
No, because nothing ever fits me, because I'm wee. So that's why I like Japan, because things fit me.
Oh, right. You know, I did feel hugely tall when I was there. I was like, "Mwah."
But it's the best shopping in the world. I mean, I
Now,
don't know if you ever shop,
Tokyo I thought was lovely, but once I got out of Tokyo, I liked it more. Have you been away from Tokyo into, you know, because Tokyo is kind of like New York or, you know, Paris or something, like a giant city. But then I went to Kyoto. That was very nice. You been there?
Did you go to Hiroshima?
No, I didn't go to Hiroshima. That was too far down the coast, and I was only there for a week. But I'd quite like to go there, actually, next time.
Did you study any Japanese before you went?
Hi.
This is my favorite, because I use this learn to speak Japanese. So I studied 90 lessons of it, but I speak, and Japanese people always say like, you speak like a woman. So no, it's a form of.
How do I learn this Japanese?
No, it's because they teach you to be super polite, and the way that a woman would be polite.
Oh,
And I actually speak like a female shopkeeper. That's a level of politeness.
But don't you, to be fair, in English, speak a little bit like a female shopkeeper also?
You know, whenever I'm in a hotel and I call down for anything, they say, "We'll have that right up, ma'am." But I don't think that I. And my brother.
I'm so happy to see you again. I haven't seen you in such a long time.
My brother is not a homosexual, and his car broke down, and he called for a tow truck. And
Well, if he's not a homosexual, couldn't he just fix it right there on the spot?
You're right. He lives in North Carolina, and he called for a tow truck, and they said, "We'll be right out, sweetie." And then they showed up to find my brother.
Oh, that's
But
lovely.
my Japanese, this is my favorite Japanese, because I've studied a lot, and I wound up using the same slogans over and over again. And they make fun of us because we want to say things with such emotion, and they're more flat. But I like this. Chotto matte kudasai. That means hold on a second. And so I say that a lot.
Chotto matto kudasai.
Chotto matte kudasai.
Yeah, no, I love that. That's great. I'd like to go, us to go to Japan together. May I come with you next Japanuary? I'm available.
I think, because all we do, and I took my sister Amy.
Right.
when we
Who's
went
been here
last
before?
January.
Lovely woman.
But she and I can talk each other into anything. So she talked me into a pair of trousers, and they cost, I'll just say this, they cost $1,400. Okay.
For pants?
And
Kudasai!
Chotto matte kudasai.
Chotto matto kudasai!
That's what I said when I saw the price tag. They come up to my nipples.
Are you a low-nippled gentleman?
And so, you know, you have to have suspenders then if your pants, and you have to hide them.
Yeah.
Because otherwise people are looking at you like that. They're looking at your pant, you know, they're looking at your nipples.
pant line?
So I got this vest to cover.
Are these the pants?
No. I got to cover the nipple line of the trousers that
Well, that's probably why they were so expensive, because they added fabric to put on past the normal
And-
trouser area, you know.
when I put my hands in the pockets, they come up to here.
Are they magician
They
trousers?
They're clown pants.
Basically,
Clown
yes,
pants.
I think they're clown pants. Did you get an enormous pair of shoes to go with them?
You kind of need an enormous pair of shoes to go with them. No, but they're beautiful, like they're lined on the inside, but they just belong on a wall. And then I thought, then I have to wear them.
Whoa, no, wait. Put them on a wall? Oh,
You know,
because
just
they're an
admire
art.
them.
They're art.
Just admire them.
Yeah.
But I went on this tour of the UK, and I
Yes.
thought, well, I have to wear those trousers or I'll feel stupid. I'll feel stupid because I spent so much money on them. So in order not to feel stupid for not wearing a pair of trousers I spent a lot of money on, I look stupid wearing the trousers. So. But I don't
you
feel
kind of-
it. I
yeah,
just
yeah.
look it.
Well, you painted yourself into a corner,
Yeah, I
really,
did.
there, didn't you?
Chotto matte
Chotto matto
kudasai.
kudasai, yeah. So you live in England still? You live, or
Yeah.
did you move? I know you were in France for a while, and then you moved to England, and
Now we're mainly in West Sussex.
well, that's a rather nice part of England, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a nice part of the country. It's
seem
an
like you're
hour and
qualifying
20
it a
minutes southwest of London.
Right. That's
No, the only thing is I've been in the United States for a couple of weeks, and the other day I was in a car, and I went from Lincoln, Nebraska to Iowa City. I was in a car for 4 hours, and I see more rubbish in West Sussex on, let's say, an eighth of a mile of road than I saw 4 hours of a car.
Do you?
You know how it is. Everybody there, they throw everything out the car window.
Well,
the
in
roadsides are, littered, are carpeted with rubbish.
Well, I go to Scotland where we're fastidious about our roads.
It's even worse in Scotland.
Is it worse in
Oh,
Scotland?
yeah.
But
Most people don't notice it.
Do you do that?
No, all I do is clean it up. I spend hours every day.
Trying to clean up Britain?
Yeah. Yep. And I've done it so much that my council has named a garbage truck after me.
Well, congratulations. Tomato Kurosai, my friend. Well, that's a garbage truck named after you, but here comes the Sedaris rumbling down the freeway, or?
I felt like that wasn't very dramatic, I just didn't think it would look that good. So I had to come up with a nickname. So it says Pigpen Sedaris, and then they put a little pig underneath it. It looks a little bit better.
Is that some kind of name you use for another area of your life that we're?
I just can't. Well, I have an outfit that I wear when I pick up rubbish on the highway, and I do.
No, you don't.
And I got it in Japan.
Really?
I got it in Japan.
You got a Japanese outfit. You better not be picking up garbage in your $1,400 pants. I'll tell you that.
Well, I quit wearing jeans when I turned 40
Right. I suppose
because I just thought, I'd give up something. So I give up jeans because I was still smoking then, and I didn't want to give up smoking, and so I thought I'll give up jeans and dip. So I quit. I quit wearing jeans, and I quit eating dip.
Yeah.
But I got a pair of
Are you still
jeans.
off the dipping jeans, or day at a time?
Amy talked me into a pair of jeans when I was in Tokyo too.
Oh.
So, and the jeans are with suspenders. They came with a pair of suspenders.
I would love to go to Tokyo with you and Amy. I think it would add a layer of surreality on top of an already very surreal experience. I think we must try and arrange that in some way.
No, it's fun bringing people. We usually rent an apartment.
Oh, that sounds good as well.
It's nice.
We have to take a break. We'll be right back with David Sedaris, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with David Sedaris, who's got a pair of $1,400 pants, apparently.
I can't believe I
Admitted to that?
But $1,400 trousers in Tokyo is like $30 trousers in the United States.
I will say this. I did notice the fashion sense of the Japanese is very elevated. I felt quite dowdy when I was there. You know, they're quite. You know, I went to the Harajuku street and where all the teenagers go. Nothing creepy about me walking down there. I felt awful. I felt like. Did you ever see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? I felt like the child catcher, like.
But what I like about Japanese clothes, though, is that they're not like sexy clothes. You know, they're not clothes that are designed to, you know, to show off your
areas.
Yeah, for your areas. It's more like, it's more like, wow, really? I never thought to do that with a. I never thought to do that with a blouse or a pair of trousers. So it's more, you're never too old for it.
No.
You're never too old to look like a fool.
Well, I think I've proved that often on this show. No, I really. So is that the most interesting place you've been in? Because you've traveled a great deal.
Let's see. I just went to the United Arab Emirates for the first time.
How was that?
It was interesting to go to a country where everybody's sober.
Everybody's sober, yeah.
Because
Well, everybody's not drinking. I don't know. It depends on what you
Right.
do.
But
you know,
like you
find
go out on
sobriety.
the promenade, like you go to Dubai and you walk out at night, and it's people and families walking on along the river at 11, 12 o'clock at night. You know, people with young children, they stay up late there, and you don't get any of that kind of drunk energy that you get, you know, especially in the UK.
Yeah, the UK is bad for it. That's the worst public drunkenness I've ever seen, and I've spent time in Boston. Is in central London. Central London is.
Oh yeah, it's scary. You get
It's
scared.
unbelievable. It's like they got to do something about that. I mean, because you know, when tourists go there, people you're like, this is crazy. There's rivers of vomit.
Have you been to
Which
the
was the
Philippines?
band I used to go and see when I was in London.
Have you been to the Philippines?
The Philippines, no.
Have you been other places in Asia? Like you've been to
I've been to Kuala Lumpur, and I've been to Sri Lanka, which was fascinating. Have you been there?
No.
Oh, that's a really interesting place. When I was there, I was very drunk, and there was a couple of civil wars going on, so things got a little crazy for a while.
Have you been to China?
No, I've never been to China. I think China's next for me. After, you know, I go on that trip with you and Amy, and
I was in China and I was flying from, I think from Beijing to Chengdu, and there was this guy in a wheelchair, and he was having some altercation with the gate agent, right? And he leapt out of his wheelchair and he physically attacked the gate agent, and then it was time for me to board. So I'm boarding. 5 minutes later, this guy comes down the aisle. They let him on the plane after he
got out of the
after
wheelchair.
he physically attacked the gate agent. They said, okay, you can still.
Perhaps there's a bigger story that we don't know about going on.
I was so frustrated.
David, I wish we had more time, but we don't. So I'm going to have to usher you off. Where are you going next on your book tour?
I'm going to Reno, Nevada.
That is the center of California literacy. And it's in Nevada.
It's probably the center of, I've been using this book tour, doing what I can to stomp out cargo shorts. The worst
Reno would be
idea,
a good place to get
horrible
started
idea,
then, yeah.
cargo shorts.
Cargo shorts? Well, that's an American icon you're looking at right there, my friend.
I mean, they haven't been around that long, but what do you really need all those I say to people, get a bag. Do you know what I mean? If you really got that much.
It's comforting to have pockets. That's what I think. Nothing like a bunch of pockets make a man feel like he's got options. Well, we gotta go. The lovely David Sedaris, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Now, my next guest is the daughter of one of the greatest comedians of all time, so no pressure on her whatsoever. She is, in fact, a terrific stand-up in her own right. She's a regular at the Laugh Factory here in Hollywood. Please welcome the adorable Mindy Rickles, everybody. Mindy Rickles.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really very excited to be here, and I just wet my pants a teeny bit. I'm so sorry, Craig.
Sorry, I did too.
No, I have to admit I am a little bit nervous. So before the show, I did take a couple of muscle relaxants and some ADD meds, and then I chased them with 2 to 6 energy drinks. But I think I'm okay now. You know, it's funny, when I do that, my husband says it makes my breath smell really bad. And I say, huh, that's interesting, you know, because it also makes me not give a crap what he thinks about my breath. But I think that my breath was really more of an issue when I was dating. I hated, you know, dating, being single, going to bars. You know, that was in the 1830s. You know, it wasn't like it is today with online dating where you sort of type in exactly what you want, like single transgender farmer. For me, it was kind of like going on the worst audition ever. So it was, hi, I'm Mindy. I'm here for the role of dirty little whore. I dated this one guy who was so sensitive. You know, he cried at the drop of a hat. So it was like dealing with a baby. So most of the time, I'd have to shove a binky in his mouth and say, you know, if you stop the crying, I'll let you play with my boobs for 5 minutes. Yes, I will. Yes. Yes, I will. Woo-hoo. We did make a sex tape. He called it Mindy Does Nothing. Anyway, now that I'm married, it's great because my husband does everything. We have 2 boys, and he's really their primary caregiver. I like to think of myself more as sort of a funny aunt, drops by from time to time. Oh, and I don't know if you haven't already noticed, but I'm very high maintenance. For example, if my eyelashes don't have that very certain, delicate Bruce Jenner quality to them, I can barely get out of bed in the morning, which I like to call exercise. You all seem like a pretty fit audience. Well, maybe more this side of the room than this side. But, you know, I just recently started doing Pilates. They strap me into this contraption, you know, like I'm the lead in Gravity. And I don't know if you've ever seen the boobs on these women, okay? They never move, right? Me, I'm flipping mine over my shoulders left and right, you know, trying to get into certain positions. But, you know, don't be fooled, okay? Because there's a lot that goes on here, okay? There's confetti, sparks shoot out of them. I mean, we're talking pretty much like a 4th of July Labor Day parade meets real Jewish hookers of Beverly Hills. Oh, have any of you seen these porn star award shows? Okay, I'm getting emotional. They're fantastic. They start off with these strippers, you know, pretending to be actresses, right? With names like Veronica Vulva, Cindy Cervix, and of course we can't forget the great Jugs Johansson. So, of course, the announcer gives it away with the first winner, okay? And he opens the envelope. Oh my God, the winner is Fallopian Tubes Jones. And the crowd, like all of you, goes wild. And they're humping each other. And they're ripping each other's clothes off. And Fallope takes the stage. And she's like this. Thank you so much for this award. I am so grateful for the role of Plantation Girl number 3 in 12 Years a Slut. You are all like family to me, and I know this because I've slept with most of you. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.